So, I took some time off to rest, and now it's game time, bitches. You have no.
Hi, this is Monica, and welcome back to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. And today, I'm gonna update y'all on why I took a hiatus from YouTube, why I had to step back from YouTube, and I'm gonna do like a makeup, no makeup look for you guys. But nevertheless, like, comment, and subscribe. And welcome back to my channel. Hi, this is Monica. Welcome back to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. And today, I'm going to tell y'all why I haven't been on the internet and why I haven't been making videos and why I had to take out time for myself. See, it wasn't about everybody else this time. I had overloaded myself enough where I didn't know who I was. So I had to step back and I had to take time out for me. So that's where I've been. But I'm going to explain all this while I'm doing my face. So today I'm doing a makeup look because my husband has invited me out to a date. Girl, it's time. So this is not one of those videos where I'm going off or no other shit like this. This is a video just talking to y'all about why you should actually take mental health seriously. Why when you are overloaded, you need to take a break. So just like I said, like, comment, and subscribe, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, now this is how this is going to go. I'm going to tell y'all what was going on, but I'm not going to go too far into detail because that's not the type of shit that I be on. That's not the type of videos that I make. So what I'm going to do is just talk to y'all like y'all was my neighbor, like I always tell y'all. Or I always tell y'all that I'll talk to y'all like y'all is my therapy, but actually I'm using y'all as mine. So this is what happened. See, the last time I talked to y'all, me and my mom was into it like we are currently, not really, but we get better, but okay. This is the Too Faced lip injection crap. And on TikTok, they said put it around here and underneath your lip. It's going to burn like it's doing now. But it's also going to plump them out so you're going to have big porn star lips. So 90 days ago, I started my job. When I started my job, I consumed myself with my job. Meaning I wasn't taking care of home. I wasn't taking care of anything else. And I wasn't taking care of this YouTube, social media stuff. I wasn't. I was so consumed with my job that I forgot who I was. I forgot that I mattered. And if you can see, if you notice, my face got thinner, my neck got thinner, my shoulders got thinner because I'm on this whole weight loss journey. We talk about that some other day when I'm not going on a hot date with this old husband man. But nevertheless, this is what has been going on. So my boss, and I don't think I've talked to y'all about my administrator or my DON or my ADON, the crew that I work with every day. I don't think that I told y'all about them. But these women are so phenomenal that they noticed that I had too much on my plate. So last week or the week before, I think it was 3 weeks ago, they told me to take 3 days off. So when I took these days off, I relaxed, I cleared my mind, and I just been taking it easy. So it's not that I hadn't been seeing y'all messages, because I have. And it's not that I was ignoring y'all, but I needed time. How can I help anybody if I can't help myself? So I had to actually sit back and I had to think, Monica, you got to get your shit in order. I had to get my shit in order and I had to take my time and remember who the fuck I was, because at the end of the day, I lost it in my job. I lost it trying to take care of everything else. I lost who I was. And a lot of people won't admit that, but you can consume your life with everything else. When you put your life on the back burner for something else, you lose who you are. I lost who I was. I continued to do it, and I came to a point where I had to just stop. I had to stop. I had to regroup. I had to get myself together. So that's just what I did. So as you can see, my eyes is already primed, and I did use this Smashbox primer water for the first primer. Now, if y'all know me and y'all been paying attention to my videos before, y'all know that if I'm going to do something or I'm going out, it's a different kind of makeup. The makeup that I'm going to do today, it has to stay because it's hot as fuck in Ohio. I said it. It's hot. It's shit. It's 100 witches titty outside right now. But I'm going out this evening, but I don't want my makeup to move. So I'm going to use 3 primers and I'm going to set it. So what I'm going to use first as a primer is, what am I going to use? I'm going to use this Baby Skin, whatever this is. I bought this a couple of weeks ago at Family Dollar, and that's what I'm going to use. Now that my face is completely primed, I'm going to show y'all what I used. I used this Tatcha silk canvas, and then I used this Milk Hydro Grip, and then I used this Smashbox Primer Water, which I just lost the top, and I used that Baby Skin by Maybelline or whatever the hell. I'm going to let that sit down. I was watching Jackie Aina and she was going out yesterday, and she actually took her setting powder, which this setting powder is the Laura Mercier in medium deep, and she set her concealer with it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And she said do it, and Jackie Aina's makeup was sitting. And so that's what the hell I'm going to do today. So anyway, after my bosses took me off, I rested. I got my mind together. But I owe an apology to my aunt because I was supposed to go to our family reunion and I couldn't go. Because I don't think she was listening when I said that mentally I needed a break. That mentally my sanity was on the line. I knew something was going on because I just totally, the stuff that I normally would do, I wasn't doing. The stuff that I normally would like have a grip on, I never did. And it wasn't just because my mom was acting crazy, because she was. It wasn't that Margaret was acting crazy, because she was. But Margaret was sick. My mom had some stuff going on with her. I had to make sure my brother was okay. Plus, I had to take care of my immediate family at home, and I hadn't been doing that. I didn't cook 4th of July. That's something I didn't do. I didn't do anything for 4th of July. I have not been anywhere but here for the last 3 months. Straight work. That's all I was doing. So now that we know what kept me away from this, now we're going to move on. Now, because I don't want to do a full glam, I'm going for like a, what they call it, a soft glam. I'm going to use my bronzer for my eyeshadow. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. I'm going to use this Morphe palette, this is my Morphe 8D palette. And the palette looks like this. I'm going to use this shade. What shade am I going to use? I'm going to use this. The brush I'm going to use is this fluffy brush from Ruby Kisses. I bought this at the hair store, girl. I don't know. But this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to take this bronzer. This color here. And I'm going to put it in my crease. The reason why I'm putting it in my crease is because I'm using this as my transition shade. Because I think I'm just going to use a shimmer to finish it off. I'm not going to do nothing like really super great to this eyes because I'm not going anywhere. Like I'm going somewhere but not really. So what I'm going to do is, see that bronzer? Ooh, that's cute, girl. Now, if you can remember, I was telling y'all, June the 26th came. That's Monique's anniversary. The brush I'm going to use is this fluffy brush from Ruby Kisses. I bought this at the hair store, girl. I don't know. But this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to take this bronzer. This color here. And I'm going to put it in my crease. The reason why I'm putting it in my crease is because I'm using this as my transition shade. Because I think I'm just going to use a shimmer to finish it off. I'm not going to do nothing like really super great to this eyes because I'm not going anywhere. Like I'm going somewhere but not really. So what I'm going to do is, see that bronzer? Ooh, that's cute, girl. Now, if you can remember, I was telling y'all, June the 26th came. That's Monique's anniversary. June 26th is Monique's anniversary date of her death. So that took me out. Then I had that shit going on with my mom. That took me out. Then overloaded at my job. That took me out. But at the end of the day, I had to stop, regroup, and get my shit in order. Because if you ain't got your shit in order, how the fuck can you take care of anything if you ain't got your stuff together? Yeah, think about it. Sometimes we consume ourselves with every damn thing else. We can't never get our shit done or do what we need to do for ourselves because we so consumed with everything else. And that's what the hell I did. So now that that's on there, I'm going to close this up. And because I'm just going to use a shimmer right here, I think I'm going to use this Naughty palette. And yes, my video cut off because somebody was calling my damn phone. So yeah, no. So I think I'm going to use this Naughty palette by Huda. It looks like this. And I think I'm going to use this shade right here. Okay, look at that. And the colors that I used out of here was Flower Power and Turmeric is what I used for right there. So I'm going to put a little bit more, because this is just a shimmer. But I didn't add I didn't wet my brush. Look how that eyeshadow is going on there. Ooh, that is cute, girl. But nevertheless, that's what I've been doing. So I had to stop, get my mind right, and get my life in order. So what I've been doing is making out time for each thing. Not bringing my job home. Not bringing that job home, even though they still calling me today. Right now. As I'm doing my makeup, talking about I need a break. They're not giving me a break. So that's neither here nor there. But don't worry about it looking like that, because we're going to go over it with that same brush that we used with that same same brush, that same bronzer. I'm going to go on top of that eyeshadow to clean it up right in here. Because you just want it to be like a hint. You don't want it to be super glammed. You don't want it to be sloppy, because this is like careless makeup, like effortless. So we're going to just go back over it just a little bit. Right there in my crease. Bring it out. And then we're going to do it like that. Now I'm going to use the darker bronzer on the ends of that to kind of darken it up a little bit more. So we're going to do that. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. So I'm trying to get my shit in order, girl. I just lost my mind temporarily. That's all that was. So okay, now this is the final look. Now I am going to tell y'all the products that I used to finish this face. The foundation that I used is this NARS, this new NARS in New Caledonia. I used that, and then for my under, I used these Too Faced concealers, which is these two. And then I set my face with the Laura Mercier translucent powder in banana. I think it is honey. And then I sprayed my face down with that One Size setting spray. But the main reason why I made this video is because people don't normally talk about when they have an episode. Now this episode that happened with me happened because I forgot to take care of me. I was taking care of everything and everybody else except for me. So when I took this off of YouTube, I decided to clear my brain. Sometimes you got to step away from the things that is normal to get your sense of normalcy back. And that's what I had to do. Now, even though people may say I could have said something about it, but I'm the type of person that I handle my own shit the way I want to. So I knew that if I had to continue to make videos, they wouldn't be genuine, because I would have tried to rush and do it so that they would keep me in the algorithm. I don't give a damn about no algorithm at this time. All I care about is right now getting me back in order, getting my life back in order, and putting my priorities together. That's where I think some of these people, they make YouTube makes these people look like they don't have a stress in this world, that they don't have a regular life. At the end of the day, I have a regular life. I have a regular life. I do regular shit every day. So therefore, I don't sit and I don't take stuff lightly. I hold it in. Y'all know this. I hold it in. And so instead of me having a dumping, I got so overwhelmed with everything, I forgot about everything. So I had to get my life in order. So yeah, I do have some things that I got to catch y'all up on that's been going on, and I got to keep consistent. I got to get back consistent, because once I got my life in order, I had to make sure I had time for everything. Not just my job and my house and my kids and my mom and them, but I had to have time for me. I had to have time. This is me. This is what I do. So yeah, I appreciate y'all staying, and I appreciate y'all with the inboxes and going on my other social media platforms and getting in contact with me and calling me, Nicole, on the phone and letting me know that that you was checking on me. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all being here, and I'm overjoyed that I made this video, I guess. But I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.
Incredible, but you need to get out of your own way. Don't be afraid of your gift. Don't hate on yourself. Don't speak negative about yourself. Don't be your own worst enemy.